If you're moving to South Florida and trying to figure out where to land, Weston might not be in your radar yet, but that's about to change. It is peaceful, green, safe, and perfectly placed near South Florida's best city and weekends getaway. In this video, I will show you exactly where Weston is on the map, what is close to, and why people fall in love with it the moment they arrive. Weston is in Broward County on the western edge of Fort Lauderdale and is tucked right against the Everglades. If you are driving east for about 20 minutes, you'll arrive at Fort Lauderdale beaches and also the airport. Okay, if you wanna just go to Miami, it's about 35 to 45 minutes depending on the traffic. Miami is a little tough. Weston connects easily to I-75, 595, and the Sawgrass Expressway. So whether you're commuting or exploring, you're not stuck on one spot. It's really, really convenient. Then a fun fact is that you don't have to choose between peace and access. Weston will give you both. Weston is a master plan community, it's calm, it's beautiful, it has wide sidewalks, beautiful three-line streets, plants, all that, right? So everything feels super intentional, picture perfect. It feels like a small town, but you are surrounded by everything you need. Whether you love biking, walking, golfing, or you just want to enjoy some of the places without being in the middle of the chaos, Weston delivers. Now let's talk about where Weston can take you. So we have Fort Lauderdale, 20 minutes east, beaches, shopping, restaurant. We'll pass by the airport, Fort Lauderdale International Airport as well. Miami, under an hour away, which is, Miami, international foods, nightlife, concerts, a lot of vibe, all that. We have Naples, under 2 hours west via I-75, so beautiful beaches, like top beaches, high-end dining, peaceful, a lot of golf in there. Now, Orlando, of course, about 3.5 hours north. Of course, in there you think Disney, Universal, fun weekend with just driving 3.5 hours. That's amazing. We have Key West, very famous, over, I think it's 3 hours, more or less. And that is a tropical getaway. Key West, you go through the 7-mile bridge, you get there and it's like you're in paradise. So living here in Weston means weekend escapes are very, very easy, whether you're chasing the beaches, the nightlife, the peace and quiet, you got options every single direction. Guess what? A lot of people relocating from out of state think that Weston must be too far out just because where it is located. It actually is the opposite. Thanks to the smart roadways and the central spots, Weston is one of the most accessible suburbs in South Florida. Remember, you're not gonna be stuck in traffic like in Miami, and there is a lot of access coming from everywhere to get to the city. Now, another myth that Weston is known for is that this is just for retired people or that is too quiet for young buyers. The truth is, it's diverse, it's active, it has something for every kind of lifestyle. Remember, it's very peaceful if you are on the retirement side. The schools are great, which is kids, right? Children everywhere. And also a lot of parks, a lot of things to do, outdoor activities. Well, that brings a lot of young people. So it's everything for everyone. Listen, I've helped many people relocate in and out of Weston. And I would love to help you. Please like and subscribe. I would love to hear from you. I want to talk to you about like a typical day in here in Weston. So basically, like you can go on your morning walk under the beautiful palm trees, like if that's your thing. You can have a quick coffee at the local coffee shop. We have many of them, and every time they get better. You can have lunch with your friends. Most of the times your neighbors will invite you over, mostly on the weekends, and it's a very close community. Then you know, you can go to town center if that's what you want for lunch, which is great. Or if you want to just have like a little bit of fun, you can drive all the way to Fort Lauderdale. You can drive to Miami and be with your friends. To be honest, Weston gives you the flexibility to slow down or just like ramp it up if you want. Because you know, everything is possible. It's super easy access to everything. I want to mention like a little local highlights that, you know, are, if you want to look into that. You know, the Weston Town Center is where people shop and dine. Weekends are great. There's always something, car shows, markets, and things like that. Markham Park, if you are big on biking, hiking, nature lovers, that is amazing. Now, the Cleveland Clinic, one of the top hospitals in the region, is right here in the city. And you know what? Now they open up more and more things to serve more people. And regional parks, tons of them, golf clubs. So if you're like to go on green spaces without ever feeling isolated, Weston is the place. And guess what? If you like to have everything within reach, this is the place. The city has like almost no traffic. You can get to Publix, Walgreens, CVS, restaurants, local markets, and you know, 5 minutes or less. If you are trying to understand Weston's location, it is beautifully tucked in a corner of South Florida. You're far enough from the rush, the crazy traffic, so you know, you can enjoy real peace and quiet. And I have an invitation for you. In the next video, I'm gonna talk about town center. I'm gonna go around and show you everything in there. It's very, very good. It's super cool. You're gonna find out that there is many little places that you can go and have about everything. So thank you for being here, and I will see you next week.